everybody. How are you doing? How are you?
Hi, Miss. Good afternoon.
Hello, Fernando. Is everything fine?
Yes, I'm fine, Miss. And you?
I'm very well. Pretty good, thank you. What about the rest? So let me check. Nady, how are you doing?
Good afternoon, teacher. I am fine.
Okay, Nady, please, can you tell me what's the weather like there in Santa Cruz? What's the weather like? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it warm? What's the weather like?
What are 29 degrees?
Degrees? Okay, you are at 29 degrees. Is it? Okay, so it could be that hot, right? So, Sebastian, please, can you tell me what did you do yesterday?
¿Cómo, teacher?
Sebastian?
Disculpe, no le escuché.
What activities did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday?
Okay. Yesterday I ran it in the park.
Okay, pardon, can you repeat?
Yesterday I ran it in the park.
Okay, so the verb run is irregular, but anyway, we're going to say ran, yes? Yesterday I ran in the park. Can you repeat it, please?
Yesterday I ran in the park.
Okay, thank you so much, Sebastian. What about you, please, Pedro? Can you tell me what did you do yesterday? What activities did you do? Okay. Did you stay at home? Did you play cards? Did you cook? Did you eat? What did you do yesterday?
Para decir visitar a mi abuela sería Do you visit grandmother?
I visited my grandmother, right?
Okay, I visited grandmother. No digo el do.
No, you know. Remember that this is the past. We just need to use the verb in the past, right? So we're going to say I visited my grandmother.
Okay.
Can you repeat it, please?
Okay. I visited grandmother.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pedro. So now we're going to start. Yep. I'm going to share. Today we are going to finish unit number 7 and we're going to start with unit number 8. So please, I want you to pay attention to unit number 7 because we're going to make a conversation, right? Let me share my screen and go here. No, it's not here, but here. Okay, so on Wednesday, we stay here at this part. You remember that we listened to some conversation? We're going to remember this. Well, first of all, we look at this picture. So please, I want you to remember these 5 pictures. Here you have a bus stop, right? This is a taxi stand. Anyway, you have here the phrases, right? I'm just repeating here the places. This is a ferry terminal. What about here? You have here the tourist information. That's why there are a lot of tourists here. So this is the tourist information. This woman is going to give them information. And here you have a ticket machine, right? Could be at the train station, could be at the airplane, airport, I don't know. But this is a ticket machine. Now, well, train station, ticket machine, yes. Now, you remember that we listened to 5 conversations and we matched them to the photos, right? So the first conversation is picture A. It's a woman that's looking for a bus stop. The second conversation is about picture E. So it's a man trying to go to a train station and something happened with the ticket machine. The third conversation is about picture B. So here you have the taxi stand. There is a conversation in a taxi. So please, we're going to listen one more time and complete this. Anyway, this was homework, but we're going to see if you manage to listen and complete the sentences. Yep. So everybody, please, I want you to pay attention to the conversation. I'm going to check if I'm sharing the audio. Yes, now you can listen. So everybody, please pay attention. Just listen to the word, yeah, the specific word.
Transcript 7.9, page 80, exercise 2. 1.
Excuse me, are you going to the stadium?
No, you need the number 2 bus. The stop's over there, next to the gas station.
2.
Excuse me, this ticket machine is out of order. Is there another one?
No, I'm afraid there isn't. You have to go to the ticket office.
3.
Hi, can you take me to the airport, please?
Yeah, sure. Which terminal?
Just a second. Terminal 4, please. Thanks, that's great. How much is it?
That's $25.85, please.
4.
Excuse me, how long does it take to get to the airport by train?
About 35 minutes. There's a train every half an hour.
And by bus?
The bus takes about an hour. It leaves every hour on the hour. From the bus stop, over there.
Thanks.
5.
Oh no, we just missed the ferry. When's the next one?
I don't know. Let me check the schedule. There's another one in 40 minutes.
Why don't we have something to drink while we wait?
Yeah, look, there's a cafe over there.
Okay, shall we check this? Yeah. So these words are easy. I think they are not difficult. We're going to check if you manage to do it. So we're going to start. Let me check. Janet, we're going to start with you, please, Janet. Janet, can you tell me number 1? What do you have? So the girl wants to go to, where does the girl or the woman want to go? Janet?
Studying?
Yes, that's correct. She wants to go to the stadium, right? She wants to go to the stadium. Thank you. What about number 2? Let's go with you, please. Juan Carlos? What does the man want to buy?
He wants to buy a subway ticket machine.
Yeah, the subway ticket, right? So if we look at picture E, of course, he wants to buy a subway ticket. Here we're not going to use the word machine, but only ticket. Thank you so much. Let's go with number 3, please, everybody. Dana, you have number 3. What could be number 3? He needs to go to terminal. This is in the airport, right? What's the number of the terminal? Is it terminal 1, terminal 2, terminal 3? What's the terminal? Dana? Okay, there it goes.
3, teacher?
Are you sure it's 3?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Dana. Let's go with number 4. And here, please, Ronatan, what do you have for number 4? How many minutes take to get to the airport? You have this answer, Ronatan? Or which mean of transportation takes you an hour to get to the airport? Is it a taxi?
Okay, teacher. The bus take?
The bus takes. Yep. The bus takes an hour to get to the airport, right? Thank you so much. And the last one, number 5. So let's listen to Pedro. Pedro, what do you have for number 5? The next ferry is in... in how many minutes? Is it in 20 minutes? 15 minutes? In an hour? 60 minutes?
10 minutes.
Okay, let's go with 10 minutes. So we're going to check. Yeah, we're not going to listen the audio one more time, but we're going to check this exercise. Let me check. Yeah. So number 3 and number 5 are incorrect, right? Number 1 is the stadium. Number 2, the ticket. Number 4, the bus. But number 3, it's the terminal number 4. And it takes 40 minutes for the next ferry. Okay? So we're going to check that. It's 40 minutes. And then here is terminal 4. He needs to go to terminal 4 at the airport. Yep. So here you have some questions. These are in order to for you to notice the stress, right? Notice the stress on the word before one. Is there another one? When's the next one? Yeah, you see the stress? Is there another one? When's the next one? Yeah, so the stress here on one is not going to be strong. It's going to be weak. But the word before one, right? The word before one, another, next, those we need to pronounce it stronger. So is there another one? When's the next one? When's the next bus to the airport? When's the next train? I don't know. When the next one. So we're going to listen and repeat these 2 phrases, please. Sí, no solamente tengo que ser yo la que repite, pero ustedes. So you're going to listen and repeat, please. I'm going to close this one. Yes. So this is for you. Just listen and repeat in your houses, okay?
Transcript 7.10, page 80. 1.
Is there another one?
When's the next one?
Okay. Now I'm going to ask the 2 people to repeat these phrases. So we're going to listen to Ronatan. Ronatan, can you repeat the first question? Can you say it? Here you have the question.
Okay, teacher. Is there another one?
Okay, one more time. Is there another one? Vamos a subir aquí. Vamos a hacer con más fuerza. Is there another one?
Is there another one?
Okay, yeah, there it goes. Thank you, Jonathan. Dana, please, can you repeat this question? When's the next one? Dana?
Yes, teacher. ¿Qué me dijo? Disculpe.
Can you repeat this word, please? When's the next one?
When's the next one?
Okay, one more time. Yeah, the word that is in yellow, we need to say it stronger. Sí, tenemos que hacer mucha fuerza aquí. Tenemos que elevar nuestra voz. When's the next one? When's the next one?
When's the next one? One.
Okay. No se olvide de la T al final. When's the next one?
When's the next one?
Okay. So you're going to repeat this. Anyway, we're going to make the conversation, but before doing the conversation, we have here some phrases, right? Read the question. So here you have how much is it? We just missed the ferry. What's the next one? Read the question the passengers asked in the conversation below. Who are they talking to? Yeah, use the people in the box. So for example, this question, how much is it? Is it a question to a friend? Is it the question to a bus driver? Is it a question to the security man? ¿Para quién es esta pregunta? Is it a question to the taxi driver? Let's try to remember this. So let me check who didn't participate. Okay, Sebastian, probably you. Sebastian, the first question, well, the first two questions, how much is it? Who do you think make it? Was it a friend? Is it to a taxi driver? Is it to a bus driver? In which of these conversations we listen to a price? How much is it? No, Sebastian? No idea? Okay, let's see if Fernando can help you. Fernando, what do you think? This question is for who? For whom is this question? How much is it? Is it a question? Pardon? Can you repeat it?
Un ratinho. At 25.
Okay, that's the price, $25 could be. But this question is for a friend. ¿Para quién es esta pregunta? Is it to a friend, to a security man, to a bus driver?
Friends?
Well, no, because we're not going to ask to our friend, hey, dude, how much is it? No, this question is not for a friend. This question is to a bus driver or to a taxi driver. What do you think?
The bus driver.
Okay, could be the bus driver, but no, it's the taxi driver. Anyway, we're going to listen one more time because I know that probably you forgot about the conversation. But number one is the taxi driver, okay? So we're going to listen. Pay attention, please, to the questions. Yep. Don't pay attention to the person that is making the question, but who are they talking to? ¿Para quién va la pregunta? Who are they talking to? So this question is for a taxi driver, right? Because you enter to the taxi, then you arrive to your destination, and you ask the taxi driver, excuse me, sir, how much is it? Yep. So let's listen one more time the conversations. Let's check. But anyway.
Transcript 7.9, page 80. Exercise 2. 1.
Excuse me, are you going to the stadium?
No, you need the number 2 bus. The stop's over there, next to the gas station.
2.
Excuse me, this ticket machine is out of order. Is there another one?
No, I'm afraid there isn't. You have to go to the ticket office.
3.
Hi. Can you take me to the airport, please?
Yeah, sure. Which terminal?
Just a second. Terminal 4, please. Thanks. That's great. How much is it?
That's $25.85, please.
4.
Excuse me, how long does it take to get to the airport by train?
About 35 minutes. There's a train every half an hour.
And by bus?
The bus takes about an hour. It leaves every hour on the hour. From the bus stop over there.
Thanks.
5.
Oh no, we just missed the ferry. When's the next one?
I don't know. Let me check the schedule. There's another one in 40 minutes.
Why don't we have something to drink while we wait?
Yeah, look, there's a cafe over there.
Okay. So let's check now if you remember. Yep. So we're going to continue with Nady, please. Nady, what do you think about question number 2 and number 3? Who are these questions to? We just missed the ferry. It was the last conversation, right, that we listened? When's the next one? So this question, is it to a friend? Is it to a bus driver, to a taxi driver, security person? So let's remember the picture, maybe. Remember that we're talking about this, right? We are at the ferry terminal. Here we have two friends, and the girl makes the question, we just missed the ferry. When's the next one? When's the next ferry? So this question is, maybe? No, name is not here. Okay, shall we go with you, please, Sebastian? So this question is to whom? When's the next one?
Train station.
No, they are not at the train station. Remember, they are at the ferry terminal. Yes, the woman is with her friend, and she makes the question. Excuse me, when's the next one? When's the next ferry? Right, so the question is to ¿A quién le hace esta pregunta? Train station worker? No, I don't think so, because they are not at the train station. They are at the ferry terminal. And she is with
Friend?
yeah, it's the friend, right? So this question is for a friend. Thank you, Sebastian. What about number 3? Let's listen to Pedro. Pedro, what do you think about number 3? Can you take me to the airport, please?
Podría ser... train station worker?
Do you think the train station worker is going to take the person to the airport? Remember, we're talking at to the airport. Yes?
Sería entonces... Security?
No. Okay, let's first of all understand the question. ¿Cómo entiende esta pregunta, Pedro? Hi, can you take me to the airport, please? ¿Qué es lo que entiende?
Algo con un aeropuerto.
Ok. Sí, normalmente es para, bueno, estamos apurados, queremos ir al aeropuerto, entonces preguntamos a alguien, ¿puede llevarme al aeropuerto? Right? Can you take me to the airport? So, this question we make to whom? Esa pregunta hacemos normalmente a quién. To a train station worker, to a security, to a friend, bus driver, taxi driver.
Sería otra vez repetir el taxi driver.
Yep, that's it. Perfect. It's one more time the taxi driver, right? Can you take me to the airport, please? It is correct. Thank you so much, Pedro. So, Juan Carlos, what do you think about number 4? Are you going to the stadium? This question is...
Is bus driver?
Yeah, of course it's to the bus driver, right? You remember the first conversation? She wants to go to the stadium. So here you have, the question is to the bus driver.
Picture A.
Yep, that's correct. Thank you so much, Juan Carlos. So let's go with question number 5. And Ronatan, what do you think about question number 5? How long does it take to get to the airport by train? Probably here we need to understand.
Security?
It could be the security man, but normally security men, no, they don't have that answer. Another option?
Train station worker?
Yeah, so this is a question to a train station worker, right? A person that works at a train station. Yeah. Sí, Jonathan, how do you understand this question? ¿Cómo entiendes esta pregunta? How long does it take to get to the airport by train?
¿Qué tiempo tarda para ir al aeropuerto en tren? Creo que.
Yep, that's it. ¿En qué tiempo llego al aeropuerto en tren? Right? So, how long? Remember when we asked about how long? Queremos saber qué tanto tiempo. How long does it take to get to the airport by train? Right? By train. Queremos ir al aeropuerto not by a taxi, but by train. So yeah, that's it. That's the question. Let's finish, please. Number 6. What about here? Abigail, can you help me with number 6? This ticket machine is out of order. Is there another one? So this question is for... Is there another ticket machine? Oh, easy. So probably.
Teacher, ¿me habló?
Yes. Yes, Abigail.
Va, disculpe. Examen.
Okay.
Security.
Yeah, it's to security man, right? Perfect. So, security man. Now that we have the questions, we need to look for the answers. I think that's more easy. That's easier. So here you have the questions. And let's look for the answers. See? I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Meanwhile, I call the attendant. Try to match the answers to question number 3. Remember that here you have 6 questions, right? How much is it? And look here for the answer. It's $25. Is it 2? Is it 40? I want you please to look for the answer here. Meanwhile, I'm going to call the attendance. So Abigail is here. What about Brisa? Is Brisa here? So if it's not here, Carlos is not here. Dana, are you here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, yes, she's here. What about Edson? Is Edson here? No, and Stephanie, she told me that she has a test. Fernando is here. Gonzalo, are you here? What about Harold? Is Harold here? Janet? Is Janet here?
Here, teacher.
Okay, thank you. What about Jose Luis? Is Jose Luis here? Not here. What about Juan Carlos?
Here, teacher.
Okay, thank you. Nady, are you here, Nady?
I am here, teacher.
Thank you. What about Oliver? Is Oliver here? What about Pedro? Is Pedro Valda here?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you. Jonathan is here. What about Samara? Is Samara here? And Sebastian? Is Sebastian here?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Thank you, Sebastian. What about Sharisti? Is Sharisti here?
I'm here, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Sharisti. And Jordi. Jordi, are you here? No. Okay. So let's call a person randomly in order to help us. So Sharisti, please. Can you help us with the first question? I think that is the easiest one. So the question is, how much is it? What will be the answer, Sharisti, to that question? How much is it? Yeah, you know the answer or not? Sharisti? If you make this question, what would be the answer? No, you need the number 2 bus. No, I'm afraid there isn't. Yeah, sure. Which terminal? That's $25.85, please. About 35 minutes. There's a train every half an hour. There's another one in 40 minutes. So Sharisti, choose one answer for this question. How much is it? Sharisti? Just give me one letter, please. I know that you are here. C, A, B, C, D, E, F. No, Sharisti, you don't want to participate? Okay. Here. Please, Juan Carlos, can you help me? What will be the question? Pardon, what will be the answer for this question? How much is it?
Is D.
Okay, can you tell me please the answer?
That's
$25.
$25.85, please.
Okay, so when you have prices, we're going to say $25.85, like in Spanish, right? 25 bolivianos con 50 centavos, or I don't know, $25.85. Can you repeat it, please?
¿En español o en inglés?
In English, please.
Estoy algo volado, teacher, disculpe.
It's okay. But I want you to say it. 85 cents.
Creo que no es esto.
Yes, that's it. It's $25.85. And
Ay, como en el examen. Ay, mi micrófono.
and 85 cents. Yep, that will be. So whenever you see prices, you know how to say. Okay, please. $25.85. So thank you so much, Juan Carlos. Now, let's go with you, Fernando. What do you have for the second question? We just missed the ferry. What's the next one?
there's another one in 40 minutes.
Yeah, thank you so much. So that will be letter F, right? Thank you. Let's go with Janet. Janet, what about question number 3? Can you take me to the airport, please? Janet? Yeah, remember this question is to a taxi driver, right? Can you take me to the airport, please?
Letter C.
Okay, can you say it? Can you read the answer? Yeah, sure. Which terminal?
Yeah, sure. Which terminal?
Okay, thank you so much. And what about the next question? Are you going to the stadium? What's the answer? Remember, this question is to a bus driver, right? Are you going to the stadium? No. No, Jonathan? No ideas? Okay, Abigail, I know if you are able to answer this question. So the question is, are you going to the stadium? What could be the answer?
Letter B.
Okay, no, I'm afraid there isn't. No, I don't think that would be the answer. I think it would be letter A. No, I'm not going to the stadium, right? You need to take the bus number 2. Yes? So, are you going to the stadium? No, you need the number 2 bus. So, let me check who's going to help us. Okay. And maybe, what about the next question? How long does it take to get to the airport by train? How long does it take to get to the airport by train? Hello, Nady. Are you there? Or you aren't? Okay, Pedro, I don't know if you're there, but what do you think about this question? What will be the answer to this question? How long does it take to get to the airport by train? How many minutes does it take to get to the airport by train?
Okay. Airport is sería um, 40 You sure which terminal?
Well, that's for question, can you take me to the airport? Yeah, sure. Which terminal, right? So, how long? Remember this question? How long, how many minutes takes me to arrive at the airport by train? How much time? So we want to know the minutes.
Okay. So there are another 1 and 14 minutes.
Okay, that could be, but that's for a question. When's the next one, right? When's the next ferry? Another option with minutes?
Above 35, there are trains every half hour.
Yes, there's a train every half an hour. Perfect. That's for question number 5. How long? Okay. Yes, it's correct, Pedro. Thank you so much. Let's go with you, please. Let me check who didn't participate. Well, should I see someone to participate? Oliver just arrived. Dana, can you help me with the last question? I think that's the easiest one. Is there another ticket machine? Right? Number 6. Excuse me, this ticket machine is out of order. Is there another one? So, Dana, what will be the answer for this question? Dana? No, Dana's not here. Thank you, Pedro. Let's go with the last question. So, yeah, Dana's not here. Okay, Sebastian, I don't know if you come back, Sebastian. What about this question, Sebastian? This ticket machine is out of order, right? So it doesn't work. Is there another ticket machine? What would be the answer for this question? Is there another ticket machine?
Sería letter B.
Okay, can you read it?
Okay, no, I'm afraid there isn't.
Thank you. Yeah. So remember that you have here the question, is there a ticket machine? No, there isn't, right? Thank you so much. Now I want to listen to you. So I'm going to call 2 people. Let me check who. Okay, Nady and Fernando, please. Nady, could you make the first question, and then Fernando, you make the second question? Nady, can you make the first question, and Fernando, you are going to tell her the answer, okay? So Nady and Fernando, I listen to you. Nady, the question is simple. How much is it? Nady? No, you're not here. Okay, so probably Fernando and Abigail. So Fernando, I want you to make the first question, and Abigail, you're going to tell him the answer.
Tengo que hacer las preguntas, digamos, como el how much is it?
Yeah. That's it. So, Abigail, can you tell him the answer?
Okay, teacher. How much is it? $25.95.
Okay, one more time. That's $25.85, please. Can you say it one more time?
That's 25 and 89 cents, please.
Okay, you forgot dollars, but it's okay. Now, Abigail, can you make the second question? We just missed the ferry. When's the next one?
We just missing the ferry. Where's the next one?
Okay, Fernando, can you give her the answer? When's the next one? Anyway, here you have the answer, right? There's another one in 40 minutes. Yeah, Fernando?
Hago la pregunta, ¿no?
No, now I want you to give the answer. Abigail tell you when's the next one, all right? And the answer
Okay.
is?
There's another one in 40 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so please, I want you to practice this. Now we page 7. We have talked about transportation, the weather, and the past simple, right? Please don't forget the pronunciation of this verb. We just missed. Si al final se tiene que escuchar como una T. No missed ni nada de eso, but we just missed the ferry. Acabamos de perder el ferry, lo perdimos. When's the next one? So I'm going to make you work in couples, in two. You have any question about these words anyway? Any problem with those questions, with those answers? Everything's okay? Okay, so let's work in pairs. Please, I want you to practice the conversation, so please be ready. Yes, I need you to speak. So let me check. Let's wait a second in order to create rooms. Okay. Yeah. Let's start. Everybody, I already assigned your groups and your couples. Remember that here you have the questions and here you have the answer. I just want you to make the question and your classmate give the answer. And all upside down, right? Then you finish and you start making the question and your classmate gives you the answer. So let's start, please. Okay, Shari, Steve, Jonathan, you have a room? Jonathan? Okay. Hello, Pedro. I'm going to assign you a new room, okay?
Hello, teacher.
Yes.
Supongo que...
No, I'm going to give you another group.
Okay.
But let me check how this works. Or yeah, we can make the question. Yeah, why not? So, Pedro, start making me the question, please. Haciéndome las preguntas y luego yo lo respondo.
¿Te hago las preguntas? Exactamente.
Yes.
How much is it?
That's $25 with 85 cents, please.
Is there another one?
There's another one in 40 minutes. Upper, yes. Well, that's question number 6, right? No, I'm afraid there isn't.
Okay. Are you going to the stadium?
Are you going to the stadium? To the stadium?
Okay.
No, you need the number 2 bus. Can you repeat, please, the question? Pardon?
Are you going to the stadium?
Okay. Yes, you need to take the number 2 bus.
When the next one? ¿O digo la respuesta?
It's okay. When's the next one? There's another one in 40 minutes. 2 more questions. Number 3 and number 5.
Okay. Can you take me to the airport?
Sure. Terminal. Airport, to the airport. Yeah. And number 5. Well, here you have the complete question. Okay, acá tienen la pregunta completa. How long?
How long does it take to get to the airport by train?
Train.
Train.
About 35 minutes. There's a train every half an hour. Okay. Thank you so much. So now I'm going to make you the question, yeah? So the first question is, how much is it? You give me the answer. How much is it?
Okay. Espéreme que lo tengo acá subrayado.
Okay.
Micaela, good afternoon.
Hello, Jorge, how are you? I'm trying to finish the breakout rooms.
Okay, Micaela, I have a couple of announcements, please. I'm going to send you a link for a form in which the students are going to evaluate you, okay? So I'm going to send you this form later. I'm going to send you the link to the teachers group, and please, all of the students must fill this form, okay? On the other hand, how is the attendance of the students?
Regular. Today, 2 students talked me and they told me that they are taking the second optional test.
Yeah, okay.
So that happened. And what else? Well, I have like one student that I told you, her name is Maria Angelica. She never comes. That's the only case. Then 2 other students that cannot come to classes because I think they have other subjects. That's, I think, what's her name? Brisa Orellana and Carlos. And that's it. But the rest, they are here practicing.
Okay. So please tell the students that they must attend the classes. I'm going to be checking the attendance more often. So if the student is not in class, me and the corner are going to take actions. Okay, there is going to be sanctions that are going to be discipline points, and the students must attend the class. Okay, if they have some situation that is academic, we can talk about it. But if not, they don't have a justification. They don't have any reason not to attend the classes. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to tell them.
Okay. Ok, buenas tardes estudiantes, les habla Jorge Rosola, coordinador del programa de inglés. Por favor, les quería pedir que pongan la seriedad que corresponde a la materia de inglés. ¿Okay? Inglés es como cualquier otra materia, tenemos que pasar clases, presentar tareas, hacer las actividades, dar los exámenes, todo lo que se les exige. ¿Okay? Para que ustedes no tengan problemas en décimo semestre. En décimo semestre, los estudiantes no están pudiendo leer un párrafo de su resumen ejecutivo, ¿ok? Entonces, este año nos estamos poniendo más exigentes con este tema. Algunos estudiantes no se van a graduar. Entonces, ustedes que todavía están en uno de los niveles medios tienen tiempo para preocuparse, para pasar clases, ¿ok? Se va a sancionar a los estudiantes que estén faltando mucho con puntos de disciplina. Esta es una universidad militar, entonces lo que nos debe caracterizar es la disciplina. Cualquier momento se va a volver a clases. Por ejemplo, mañana, si no me equivoco, se les va a pedir que vengan a la EMI y marchen. Algunos estudiantes, tal vez hasta el cuarto semestre, no han marchado ni una vez, pero a partir de mañana lo van a hacer. Entonces, para eso se necesita disciplina, ¿ok? Entonces, lo que nos debe caracterizar es la disciplina. Entonces, yo les pido, por favor, pongan la seriedad que corresponde para que luego, en décimo, noveno semestre, no tengan problemas, ¿ok? Se les va a enviar un formulario de evaluación docente a todos. Por favor, todos deben llenármelo. Y con esto nos va a ayudar a mejorar siempre la calidad del programa de inglés. ¿Ok? Entonces, de nuevo, no me voy a cansar de repetirlo. Por favor, pongan la seriedad. ¿Ok? Si tienen algún problema, alguna situación, siempre estamos el coronel Martínez o yo en esta oficina para poder solucionar cualquier problema. ¿Ok? Entonces, eso sería todo de mi parte. Thank you, Micaela. You can continue with your class, please. Hasta luego, estudiantes. Y, de nuevo, por favor, disciplina. ¿Ok? Eso sería todo. Hasta luego. Gracias por su atención.
Thank you so much, Jorge. Yes, I'm going to tell them, I'm going to send the link to them. Okay? So, let's continue. I want to listen to you. Well, as Sir, I don't know his last name, but as you listen to him, it's important pronunciation. Yes, the pronunciation in English. That's why I'm telling you to make conversations, to practice your pronunciation. So it depends on you, right? If you want to participate, if you want to pay attention or not. So it's your decision, okay? I cannot do anything else. Anyway, I'm going to listen right now to you in order to see how it goes. Let's listen. Shall we listen, please, to Dana and Edson? Yes, we're just going to listen to 2 questions. So, Dana, please, can you make the 3rd question? And Edson, you're going to...
Good afternoon, teacher. Acabo de ese momento de incorporarme y justo salió ahora que se formaron grupos, salas. No estuve muy bien informado, pero por lo que me comentaba mi compañero, hay que hacer una conversación sobre la página 80. ¿Es correcto?
Well, yeah, here you have the questions, and here we have the answers. So I just want you to read the question and read the answer. Yes, anyway, Dana is going to make you question number 3. And Edson, here you have the answer to question number 3. Okay, Dana, we listen to you, please.
Teacher, no me entendí muy bien. Me perdí un poquito.
Okay, Dana, we're on page 80. And here you have some questions. Right, on number 3, you have the question, can you take me to the airport, please? So here you have the questions, and on exercise number 4, you have the answers. So I just want you to read question number 3, and Edson is going to tell us the answer. Okay, Dana? Can you read number 3, please?
Can you take me to the airport, please?
Okay, one more time. Here you have hi, right? First of all, you have to say hello. Hi. Can you take me to the airport, please? One more time, please, Dana.
Hi, can you
take me?
Take me to the airport, please?
Okay, now let's listen to Edson.
No, I'm afraid there isn't.
Okay, so the answer is letter C. Yeah, sure.
Letter C. Okay. Yeah, sure. Which terminal?
Okay, thank you so much. So now, Edson, I want you to make the question. Yes? Can you make question number 4? And Dana, you are going to give him the answer. So, Edson.
Excuse me, are you going to the stadium?
Okay, Dana. Here you have the answer. Letter A, right?
No, you have the number 2 book.
Okay, no, you need the number 2 bus. Yes, here we're going to say bus. Can you read it one more time, Dana?
No, you have the number 2 bus.
Okay, that's it. So here the word is stadium. Yeah, remember letter A? So we're going to say stadium. Stadium. So that's it. We're going to finish unit number 7. Yeah, with that exercise. So please, I want you please to do the workbook. I'm going to put it at the Richmond platform when you have to present the workbook, but I'm going to give you 5 days or 1 week in order to do that. Yeah, and also the Richmond platform, please. The students that didn't do anything at the Richmond platform, I want you to have it completed until unit number 7. Yes, right now we're starting with unit number 8. So on unit number 8, we're going to talk about news. Yes, we're going to see a different kind of news. I want you please to pay attention here. There you have some pictures, but well, let's complete here the key vocabulary A, B, and C. Yeah, it's important to always start with vocabulary. And these are personal questions. Yeah, you can answer as you want. So first of all, we're going to talk about sources of news. This is an important word. Sources of news and types of news, right? We have different sources of news. How you get the news? You get the news from radio, you read a newspaper, you watch television. That's a sources, okay? That's the sources of news. So how do you find out about the news? I want you please to tick the answers. How did you or do you find out about the news? Quizás find out es un nuevo verbo para ustedes. So here we're going to write the verb to find out, right? Means enterarse, descubrir. Yeah. So how do you find out about the news? Do you watch Instagram? Do you watch Facebook? How do you find out about the news? Do you listen to podcasts? You look at your cell phone, or probably your family tell you about some news. How do you find out about the news? So this question is going to be for Harold. Harold, how do you find out about the news?
Is newspaper, cell phone, internet, television.
Okay, newspaper, el deber, you have your cell phone, internet, right? So could be el deber, newspaper in the internet, could be Facebook, television. Yeah, so we have a lot of channels. Okay, thank you so much, Harold. We're going to repeat this word, newspaper. Yeah, remember that here you have news. I'm going to write the pronunciation of news because it's important. Okay, traten de hacer como una Z al final. News. And something important about this word is that it's irregular. So it's not plural, it's not singular. ¿Sí? No es ni plural ni singular. Aún aunque vean la S al final, esta palabra no significa que sea plural. Tampoco es singular. You have news, you have any news, that's what we're going to make. Do you have any news? So please, I don't want you to listen to you saying a news. That doesn't exist. Okay? Never say a news. No, no se puede contar las noticias. Noticias se queda with S, in plural. Okay? And we cannot say two news neither. Tampoco podemos decir two news. No, we're just going to say news. Okay? So, thank you. That's the sources. So probably this word is a little difficult. The source means how you get, right? En español, source significa la fuente. Entonces, ¿cómo conseguimos la información? ¿Cómo conseguimos las noticias? ¿De qué fuente? From radio, from newspaper, from cell phone, or probably a friend or a family, from a podcast. So Harold, he found out about the news in the newspaper, in his cell phone, from internet, from television, right? What about you, Navy? How you find out about the news? Do you listen to podcasts, maybe? Or do you listen to radio? Or any of those options? Maybe you want to participate? It's okay. One thing is the source, another thing is the type of news, right? So let's take a look to the types of news. What kind of news are you interested in? ¿En qué noticias están interesados? ¿Qué noticias les interesa? You like sports news, national news, business news, weather news, local news, world news, celebrity gossip, entertainment, cultural news. So this question is for Edson. Edson, what kind of news are you interested in?
Sports.
Okay.
National news. También entertainment.
Pardon?
Entertainment.
Okay, entertainment news, yes. National news. Thank you so much, Edson. What about you, Fernando? What kind of news are you interested in?
The EA Sport, national news, the other, the medicine.
Okay, so science could be science news, medicine news, healthy news, right? So we're going to write those options. Yeah, well, right now with the coronavirus, we're all interested in healthy news. Yes, so we're going to write here. Thank you for that option. So we're going to talk about healthy news. Noticias acerca de la salud. Could be also medicine news. Right? Okay, thank you so much, Fernando. So this is for you. Do you have any problems with this? You know what is gossip? Celebrity gossip? Anyone has any idea about what the word gossip means? No, so remember we're talking here about celebrities. So what do we normally care about celebrities? Cuando hablamos de celebridades, for example, Brad Pitt, I don't know, El Elegante. What is what we care? Do we care about his life? His economic life? No, we care about the gossip things, right? Lo que nos importa son los chismes. So when we talk about celebrities, that's what we are going to talk about. Gossip. Okay? Celebrity gossip. Todas las farándulas, los chismes, that kind of stuff. Yeah. And the weather news. I think every day when we go out, when you leave your home, right, you want to know the weather. So is it sunny today? Is it going to rain today? I don't know. Is it going to be cold? So you want to know every day the weather, right? I think that's important. So let me check. About sources of news, right? Sources, las fuentes, cómo conseguimos la información. Types of news, different types of news. Could be sports, could be entertainment, could be medicine news. Now we're going to talk about verb recollocations, okay? So this is easy. We're going to do it quickly, I think. Well, I hope, depends on you and how much time you take to answer this question. But anyway, when we talk about verb collocation, it's because normally you use listen to the radio, listen to music, right? Listen to, I don't know, the news is not possible. So listen to, I don't know, the table? No, that's not possible. So verb collocation means that there are some verbs that go with different words. So let's complete this quickly. Let me check to help us. Okay, Dana, please, number one. The number one is easy. I usually the news on TV every night at 11 o'clock. So Dana, which of these three verbs is the correct one? I usually listen to the news on TV, I usually read the news on TV, or I usually watch the news on TV. What do you think is the correct answer?
I usually watch the news on TV.
Yes, perfect. Could be I usually listen to the news, right? But because we have the word TV, we need to use the verb watch. I usually watch the news on TV. Thank you so much, Dana. That's correct. Let's go with Abigail. Abigail, what about number 2, please?
I sometimes listen to the bus signs.
Business news in the radio, right? Yeah, here it's perfect. The verb listen to, because we're going to listen to the radio, right? We're going to practice a little bit with this word, business. Listen to. And here I'm going to put a sticky note. No, the word is business. Yes, it's a little, for example, you remember the word busy, right? That sounds like busy. So this one is going to be business. Business. ¿Ok? Esta palabra la van a usar mucho porque business significa negocios. Entonces siempre van a hablar sobre negocios, I think. So it's important that you know the pronunciation. If you want to say a businessman, businesswoman, soy un hombre de negocios, I'm a businessman, I'm a businesswoman, sí, soy una mujer de negocios. So that's the word. It goes together. So please, this word is important for you. Here you have the pronunciation. Business. Business. Okay. So let's go with number 3, please. Thank you, Abigail. Nady, can you please participate, Nady? What do you think about number 3?
Read?
Yes, the verb is going to be read because we have newspaper, right? So we cannot listen to the newspaper. We're going to read the newspaper. Thank you, Nady. Let's go with number 4, Sebastian. So, Sebastian, what do you think about number 4? Sebastian?
Sería what, teacher?
Okay, could be watch, could be read. So here we have different options because we're talking about the internet, right? So when we talk about internet, we can watch videos on the internet, we can read websites. So here, both. But let me check the complete sentence. I generally read the news on the internet. Well, yes, if you are going to use a watch, so you have to see, and usually watch the news on YouTube, right? But yeah, here we're going to stay with read. And what about number 5? Let's finish this exercise. Ronatan, please, number 5. I always the sport news. I love soccer. Which verb could be here? Listen to, read the sport news, watch the sport news, listen to the sport news.
Teacher, Ronald, No se encuentra, al parecer.
Okay.
Problema de conexión.
Okay, thank you so much, Edson. So, Edson, can you tell me the answer? Probably. What do you think here? Which verb are we going to use here?
Watch.
Okay. Well, surprisingly here on number 5, we can use the 3 verbs. Sí, en esta oración podemos usar los 3. I always watch the sport news. I always listen to the sport news. Listen to the sport news. I always read the sport news, right? So here we're not specific, we're not saying if it's the TV, if it's the radio, if it's the newspaper. We're just talking about news. So it could be a lot of possibilities. Let me check here. So now that we have finished this, well, here you have what I was telling you. Acá tienen lo que les estaba diciendo de la palabra news. Yes. I want to listen to you. So please, we're going to ask to Pedro, please, can you read the first point? Here you have a box that says notice, news, or the news. When are we going to use news? When are we going to say the news? Pedro, can you read the first point?
Okay. The news is on TV.
Okay, that's the example, but can you read this line? News.
Okay, news. News.
Yes.
Ahora leo toda la oración.
Please.
Okay. News is countable and take and singular verb.
Yeah. So please, when you talk about news, always think about singular verb. Yes? Remember that news is uncountable. What does uncountable mean? Uncountable means that you cannot count. See? Uncountable, you cannot say 1, 2, 3. You cannot say 4 news. No. With the word news, we cannot count. No podemos contar las noticias, ¿sí? Eso es lo que les estaba diciendo. Entonces siempre va a ir con un verbo singular. So, the news is on TV. That's why here you have the verb is. We're not going to say the news are on TV. No, never. The news is on TV. So now, what's the difference between news and the news? Thank you, Pedro. Now let's listen to Sebastian, please. Can you read the second point? What is the second point saying? When are we going to use the? Cuando vamos a usar este artículo, the news. Well, we're going to use the when we refer to the news in the media. I didn't watch the news today. Okay? The news in the media could be in the television, could be in the internet, could be in the radio. I didn't watch the news today. Yeah, that's why we're using here the. We can also say a piece of news or some news. ¿Sí? Si quieren hacerlo plural, tenemos que usar estas frases obligatoriamente. A piece of or some news. I have some good news for you. Some good news. That means there could be two news, 3 news, 5 news. We have some good news. ¿Sí? Estas palabras van a ser contables a news. A piece of news. Could be 2 pieces of news. I have 2 pieces of news for you. Solamente agregando esta frase ya podemos hacer contable a news. But if you're going to use only the word news, no, you have to use a singular verb. Yes? So we're going to stop here. I want you please to tell me what are your favorite sources of news, right? How do you find out about news? And what kind of news are you interested in? That's going to be the homework for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to start with 2 questions. I don't know if you have any question about news, if you have any problem with pronunciation. Yeah, you can use these verbs. Listen to, read, watch, whatever you want. So, you have any other question? If not, please, I want you to be attentive because I'm going to send you the link, yeah, that the class said before. It's a link in order to evaluate me. So you're going to say, yeah, it's a good teacher, or no, it's not a good teacher. I don't know, depends on you. But please, I need you to do it. I need to do it, all of you. So, see you tomorrow, please. No sé si tienen que marchar mañana, but if you have, I hope that you come to classes. Don't miss the classes, please. And that's it. Yeah. So we're going to stop the class and see you tomorrow. Take care, have a nice afternoon. Please don't forget to do the link. That's the only thing I'm begging you. Okay, you may leave. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye. Take care.